and Movement Initiative of Nigeria, Tigmen, has endorsed Governor Adeboyega Oyetola, the candidate of the All Progressives Congress for her second term. Tigmen members declared their readiness to vote massively for the governor come next week Saturday, disclosing that their members across the state are embarked on grassroots mobilization and door-to-door campaign to ensure his re-election. Here is the report.
The Islamic group said their support for Oyetola was informed by his outstanding performance, verifiable credentials, and track records in the last 3.5 years, saying he had not disappointed the state and the Muslim community. Speaking on behalf of members of the group, the national coordinator of Tigmen Nigeria, Sheikh Ahmad Tijani Thani Awal, lauded the achievements of Governor Oyetola since assumption of office, noting that he had proven to the world that Muslims are responsible and responsive to being trusted with power. He disclosed their readiness to mobilize the voting population of the group to vote in their respective domains, assuring block votes from members of the group for Governor Oyetola. He disclosed that as part of efforts to guarantee votes and ensure his re-election, the group had embarked on voter sensitization and will stop at nothing to ensure that every voting member of Tijaniya in Osun votes for the governor. The leader of the group said the aim of the endorsement was to get the governor returned for a second term. He added that the leadership of the group across the country had reached a compromise on the endorsement and are solidly behind the governor and ready to partner with him on anything, be it education, security, health, among others, so he can continue the good work. The Tijaniya clarified that they are not after money or any political interest, but the goodness of the state, because if Osun is good, everyone is good.
Disappoint you àwa náà tó ń gba ẹnu bàbá sọ̀rọ̀ wípé àwa ló ní disappoint yín láíláí pẹ̀lú àdúrà àti ìkáàkiri láti wípé ká wà pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ ìyá wa náà gbogbo òpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun náà láti kiri káàkiri.
In his remarks, Governor Adeboyega Oyetola expressed gratitude to members of Tigmen all over the world, particularly in Osun, for their unflinching support and cooperation, saying their endorsement was an appreciation of the little things God had made him to do. He described this endorsement for a second term as an encouragement to do more, just as he promised not to disappoint them.
Àwọn kan sọ pé ṣó máa ṣe ṣe bó ló ti fẹ́ rówó oṣù san owó àwọn tó fẹ̀yìntì bó ló ti fẹ́ rí san gbogbo kó ṣe nǹkan sílùú. Mo láyọ̀ láti sọ fún yín pé fún ọdún mẹ́ta àbọ̀ tá a ti wà lórí àlééfà yìí owó oṣù àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ó ń lọ déédéé bẹ́ẹ̀ là ń ṣọ̀nà tẹ́ bá wo ibi tá a wà sí ìsàlẹ̀ bí ẹ̀rí ọ̀nà afárá tá a ṣe àkọ́kọ́ irú ẹ̀ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun lélẹ̀. Oúnjẹ ń lọ déédéé àti kíló fúnlé àti iṣẹ́ ìsọ́pà fún oúnjẹ fún yàn. Mo pé àwọn kan wà tí wọ́n ṣe aláìní lọ títí láti jẹun. A lè má lè bọ́ gbogbo àwọn tó wà ń lu wa. Àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan wà tí a ti ẹ̀yìn máa náwó sí. Tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé nǹkan tí Ọlọ́run lọ́wọ́ sí nìyẹn.
While Governor Adeboyega Oyetola has reiterated the commitment of his administration to provision of adequate security and delivery of dividends of good governance, Governor Oyetola gave this assurance while feeding questions from the congregation as the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Osun Province 9, Shubu, ahead of the forthcoming gubernatorial elections. Adebari Ejimakinde has the details.
To the people, if voted into power for the second term, assured of his government's commitment to total development of the state's economy. The governor was responding to questions ahead of the forthcoming gubernatorial poll in Osun, alongside other political parties' governorship candidates, including Honorable Lasun Yusuf of Labour Party, Kehinde Atanda, the ADP flag bearer, and the PDP candidate Ademola Adeleke, represented by Mrs. Omotosho. Governor Oyetola, who itemized some of his achievements in various sectors of the economy, emphasized his resolve to further enhance dispensation of good governance through provision of employment, improved economy, health care delivery, free education, agriculture, and implementation of youth policy documents to make them compete favorably with their colleagues globally. Governor Oyetola, who was represented by his deputy, Mr. Benedict Alabi, explained that his administration has taken giant strides in the provision of adequate security, improved health care system, free education, job provision, diversification of the state's economy, ensured cordial relationship with workers without any industrial dispute, while urging the populace to continue to support the determination for second term in office to further consolidate on the achievements attained. Other governorship candidates also took turn to inform the people about their party manifesto. Governor Oyetola had also visited the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Osun Province 9, where he urged the people to vote for the continuation of the ruling party towards sustaining dividends of democratic governance. Present at the occasion was the head of service, Dr. Oluboyega Oyebade, and other political stakeholders. Adibare Ejimagide, OSBC News.
Chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, has expressed satisfaction over the preparedness of the Commission towards the conduct of the governorship election coming up next week, Saturday, in Osun State. Professor Yakubu, who stated this during an assessment visit to Osun, reaffirmed INEC's commitment towards conducting a free, fair, credible election in the state. Oluwatobiloba Odunuga standing by for details.
Officials of the Independent National Electoral Commission in Osun State moved down to their career airports in their numbers with great excitement to welcome their boss, Professor Mahmoud Yakub, who came for an assessment visit so as to ascertain the preparedness of INEC at the forthcoming gubernatorial election in the state. In his remarks, Professor Mahmoud Yakub noted that it has been the tradition of the Commission that whenever a major off-cycle election is fast approaching, the Commission comes for a readiness assessment visit. He added that the Commission assessment officers will look into the facilities to ensure they are in order and prepare for the election. He added that his team will also monitor the mock accreditation exercise using the bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS. The INEC boss maintained that the Commission will be meeting with some major stakeholders, including the traditional rulers, the security agencies, transporters, and religious leaders, among others.
It has been the tradition of the Commission that whenever a major off-cycle election is around the corner, we come for readiness assessment visit. So this time around, we are on a readiness assessment visit, meaning that we are going to look at our facilities to ensure that the facilities are prepared for the election.
Professor Yakub, who was flanked by the state resident electoral commissioner, Professor Abdulgani Raji, and other directors and members of the commission, noted that there will be another visit after the assessment where he will call for stakeholders meeting and the signing of peace accord. Professor Yakub maintained that they are satisfied with the arrangement made so far by the state rec, Professor Raji, including the briefings of the security agencies.
We are satisfied with the arrangement, particularly the briefings that we received from the security agencies. We met with them yesterday and consistently from our office. But we have come to see things for ourselves practically. So we are going to look at what we have done in order to review our readiness for the Osun election in terms of practical things we have done on the ground.
He reaffirmed the INEC's readiness in devoting their energy and dedication to ensure the conduct of a free, fair, transparent, peaceful, and conclusive election in the state. Oluwatobiloba Odunuga reporting for OSBC News.
That ends the state news on OSBC Television. Join us at 5 for the major reports. Major reports were coming your way earlier today because of the football match between Super Falcons of Nigeria and Bayana of South Africa for the 2022 WAFCON title. The match will be live on this channel. Stay tuned. Good afternoon.